Hi, welcome back to the channel Fit with Julia. My name is Julia and today I'll be bringing you an upper body stretch for sore muscles. If you've been sitting for a long period of time, your back and your neck might be sore, and if you've been working out upper or lower body for using heavy dumbbells, your forearms might be sore, your arms might be sore. So we'll just jump right into it and stretch those muscles out. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave it a like and a comment, and make sure to share it once you're done if you enjoy it. So let's jump right into it. We're going to sit in a crisscross position. We're just going to start with our hands on the ground. We're going to start with the neck. So let's place our hands on the ground. Make sure the shoulders are down and drop one ear to the same side shoulder. Make sure to breathe throughout. Make sure your back is up nice and straight. You're not folded over. It's nice and straight. You should feel it along the side of your neck right here. Switch over to the other side. Just keep breathing, keep those shoulders down, make sure they're not shrugging. Over to the other side. And you can even inch the opposite hand away a little bit to increase the stretch. One more time on the other side. Come back to the middle. We'll go through a little bit of a flow here. So I'll turn to the side so you can see. We're going to take our hands. We're going to take our hands out back, open our chin up to the chest, opening our shoulders up. Opening the chest. And then sweep those arms ahead of you as you sit back on your sit bones and you arch your back. So you should feel this in the upper part of your back. Feel your shoulders separating. Drop your chin to your chest. Sweep those arms back around, open your chin up to the chest. And sweep those arms out ahead. We'll go through that one more time. So sweep those arms out back, open the chin up. And sweep them out ahead of you for the last time. Slowly roll it up. We're going to stay in this seated position. I'll just turn to the side so you can see. Place your opposite hand on your opposite knee. Reach the same side arm back to get a nice twist in the back. Try to peer over that back shoulder. Keep your back up nice and straight. You can pull yourself with this hand on the knee to really get a nice twist. And try to reach that back arm back as far as you can. Come back to the middle and we'll switch over to the other side. Same thing. Opposite hand on opposite knee. Reach it back. You should feel this along the middle of your spine, you're getting a nice rotation. Come back to the middle, we'll go one more time on each side. So let's go to the first side. Make sure to keep breathing. You might feel like a little pretzel. Back to the other side, last time. Reach that arm back. Peer over that back shoulder. And come back to the middle. Roll your shoulders out for a second. And now we're going to take our right arm, place it right beside the ear, grab the wrist with the other hand, and pull that arm over to the side. Maintain a straight back, make sure you're not rounded over. Make sure your back is nice and straight. And get a nice arch. Feel the stretch from your pinky all the way down your body, even into your hip if you're tight down there. Make sure that both sit bones are on the ground, that you're not shifting over. Stay grounded. Straighten up and take it to the other side, same thing. Grab the wrist of the left hand and pull that arm over. Keep your chest nice and open as well. Make sure you're not folded here. Lower your arms for a second, shake those arms out. We'll do that one more time. So take the right arm up, grab the right wrist with the left hand, and pull over. It should feel a little bit looser right now. This time, fold your chest over, taking that right arm straight across your shin. Try to get a C curve between your fingertips and your opposite hip. The same side hip. Feel this in the lower back. And you can play with the angle of your chest here to see where it feels best in your lower back. And roll it up. And let's take the left arm right beside the ear, grab it with the right hand, and pull over. And drop that hand across the opposite shin. Keep both sit bones on the ground here again. Feeling that stretch in your lower back. And sit on up. Now we'll take it onto our hands and knees. And we're going to slide the right arm beneath the left one to get a back stretch. So slide that arm through, dropping the shoulder toward the ground. Allow your gaze to follow the arm that's sliding through, and make sure your hips are still up. And press through this arm right here, through this hand right here, pressed into the ground. Really get a nice rotation in the back. You should feel it in the back of the shoulder of the arm that's sliding through. Push into the ground through that palm. Get a little bit more of a rotation. Just come on up, keep that same palm on the ground, and slide your arm out to the other side. Keep your gaze away from the hand this time. Still drop that shoulder toward the ground. You should feel this stretch from the middle of your chest all the way out to your biceps. Again, keep pressing through this hand into the ground to get a rotation away from the arm. That's straight. Press up into the middle, take a seat, roll out your wrist for a second. We'll take it to the other side, same thing. So let's plant the right hand on the ground and slide the left arm through, dropping the left shoulder to the ground and pressing through the right hand into the ground to get a torso rotation. Again, feeling it in the back of the shoulder, of the arm that's sliding through. And keep on breathing. Push up and slide your arm out to the other side. Same thing as we did with the right hand. Slide the left arm out. Press through the palm of the right hand into the ground to push away. Feel a nice stretch along the front of your body. Let's come up into the middle. And we're going to take a quick cat-cow stretch here. So open your ribs toward the ground, open your chin up to the chest, and as you exhale, pull your chin into your chest and arch your back toward the ceiling. And just rotate between those two, inhaling as you open your ribs to the ground, and exhaling as you drive your spine toward the ceiling. Just go at your own pace. Let's do one more. And on your next exhale, stay up in that arched position and just slowly shift back and forth. Getting a little shoulder movement here. And relax. And keeping your hips up, put the pinkies of your hands down onto the ground. Keep your hips up and drop your chest toward the ground. Again, keeping your hips up. Make sure you're not back in the child's pose. Make sure your hips are up and you're dropping that chest to the ground. Getting a nice stretch in the lats. So along the side of your back. You can honestly feel this all the way from your pinkies, all the way here along the side of your body. The lats are a large back muscle that wrap around to the side of our bodies. If the lats are tight, they can kind of make overhead movements a little bit painful. Like reaching up overhead or doing exercises such as overhead tricep extensions. Really tough if your lats are tight. And walk your hands back in. We're just going to take a seat, get into our final stretch here. Let's cross the right arm over the body, loop it around with the opposite arm. The back of the shoulder should feel a little bit looser by now. We're just going to take that last step. Keep the back nice and straight. Keep the shoulder down of the arm that's crossed. Make sure it's not up here near your ear. Let's give that arm 6 swings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's cross the opposite arm over. We'll do the same thing. Really pull that arm across the body, keeping your chest facing forward. A little bit closer. We'll do those 6 swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, before we finish out, we're just going to take a forearm stretch really quickly. So place the palms of your hands toward the ground, your fingers facing towards you, and push your wrists forward. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can just take it one at a time, grabbing your fingers with your other hand. But if you can put both palms on the ground, and you can bend or straighten to any degree you want to, wherever feels best for you, wherever you feel it most. And you can angle your fingers out in outward or inward as well. Make this your stretch. Let's hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll those wrists out. And we made it to the end of the stretch. Thank you so much for joining me for this one. I feel so much better. I feel so much lighter in my upper body, and I hope you feel the same. Again, if you know anyone who might be sitting a lot or who might be sore from their workouts, please send this stretch over to them. I'm sure they'll enjoy it and appreciate it as well. Leave me a like and a comment if you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more weekly videos. Thank you again so much, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!